Have Kim, she's on line 8, and she's afraid to tell her parents some disturbing news.
Line 8? Kim.
Yes.
Kim.
Hi.
Hi, Kim. How old are you?
I'm 13.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, I'm afraid to tell my parents that brotherly love has gotten out of hand.
What is brotherly love?
Well, this happened last Thanksgiving. I was over at my dad's house, and, everybody was having dinner. And, it's actually my stepbrother, not my brother. We had dinner, and then I went up to my room and I was watching TV. And, a lot of times, we'll just fool around and play around. And so he came and he sat down on my bed, and then we started playing around. And all of a sudden, his hand sort of creeped up my shirt. And I didn't really know what to do or anything. So, I guess I let it go. And then, he kept on, just sort of groping me. And, finally I got out of the room and I went downstairs but, he'd come and sit next to me real close, or, he...
How old is he?
He's 23.
Okay.
And,
Go ahead.
He made me really uncomfortable, and, I don't know if I should tell my parents because, my parents have gone through a lot. My dad's not a regular dad. He's a little bit older. He's about 62. He's really old. And, he's an alcoholic. And I've had a rough life. Gone through a divorce, gone through, my parents have gone through physical abuse. My mom has. He's gone through 2 accidents where...
You're making all the excuses why his feelings are more important than yours, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But your feelings are just as important. You're a person.
Well,
They love you.
Well, I know, but I just don't want to cause trouble anymore because...
All right. Have you spoken to your stepbrother?
No.
Why don't you write him a letter?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's take it into our own hands. Just say, I have to tell you that I have been deeply upset over the incident that happened when you were touching me sexually last Thanksgiving. You hurt my feelings, you invaded me, and you violated my sense of my own body. I deeply resent that. I don't know why you did that. I only know that you're much older than I am, and you should know better. I have not told my father or my mother because I did not want to get them upset. But I'm making a copy of this letter, and you have the date on it. And if this happens again, not only will I tell them, but I'll present them with this copy of the letter. And I swear to you, I will do this. I want an apology back from you, and I want to be sure that this never happens again. Then take the letter. Go down to a local a photocopy store. Copy the letter over. Send him the photocopy and sign it. Keep the original letter in your room.
Okay.
Date the letter. And if he does anything again, make sure that your mother gets the letter.
Okay.
But what you're doing is, you're taking control over it. The best thing to do would be to let your mother know that you're sending him that letter and that you're afraid to tell your father because of the problems that he's had. But you want her to know, if you cannot control it, you want to be sure she knows about it. But my advice is, she should know anyhow.
Yeah.
What do you think you'll do?
I guess I will write that letter, but it's going to take time to tell my mom.
Okay. What you can do is you can write the letter, see how he responds, and after a while just say, I want to show you a letter that I wrote and sent to my stepbrother. And all you got to do is hand her the letter.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
I'm sorry you're going through a thing like this, Kim, but you're smart, you're sensitive, And my advice to you is this, okay? All your life, you're going to think back on your childhood and your parents and how consumed with problems and troubles they have been. You have a long list of their sorrows, and it sounds to me like that list has been read to you by your parents. Daddy has suffered so much. He's an alcoholic.
No, well, I've seen a lot of the suffering. I was, when they had fights, I was the one who cleaned up the blood. I was the one who got the ice packs,
But that's not your job.
I know, but when I was little, I thought that because...
Your job is not to do that. Your job is to say to your mother, I can't live in a house like this. This is destroying me. How can you live with someone who beats you like that? This is a terrible example. And what you're showing me is what you're telling me is that to live in a house like this is okay. That's not right. And your mother needs to know that it's gone too far. And maybe you'll show her the letter. But you've got to tell her see, what you did is in cleaning up after your parents' fights, what you actually did was take away any reason for yourself for protecting yourself. They've suffered so much, how can you add to it? They're supposed to protect you. Got that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're a sweetheart, you know that.
Okay, thanks.
All right. David Viscott, we'll be right back.